we tried our best. We're gonna be skipping directly to the session, I guess. So welcome everyone. Welcome back. Now this is not another session. Okay, so our data analyst sent us the lyrics. Unfortunately, there wouldn't be a voice to say it, but yeah, you guys understand it. So, congratulations again to all of you. This journey wasn't easy, but you guys have conquered it with late night work, all of that debugging, all of that planning, all of that fixing of issues. You have reached the finish line. So I want to take a moment to congratulate each and every one of you from all of the teams and all of the projects. Um, and yeah, first we're going to be starting with the learner experience, where anyone that can unmute themselves will share us a snippet of their experience, and then 2 to 3 interns would be fine to make it much more concise. Moving to a LinkedIn session, we joined it or we mixed this session with the LinkedIn due to time, but we're going to be having LinkedIn basics on how to have a professional presence, just the basics, plus how would you share your certificate of completion. And finally, we're going to be discussing the details of the offboarding, what steps are left for you to do to officially finish this internship. And finally, we're going to be sharing the certification of completion, plus how you can obtain the letter of recommendations. We're going to be closing it right after that. So I hope this is clear with everyone. And yeah, who's feeling brave now? Before starting out, until you guys adjust to what you're going to be sharing with your peers, uh, Kadus, do you have any last minute congratulation marks for all of our interns? What do you want to say to them? I think you can unmute yourself, right?
Yeah, I think. Can you
Right. Loud and clear.
hear my voice? Okay, great. There might be some background noise.
Sure.
Basically, you put me in response, but it has a specific congratulations to engineers. Over the past, yes, yes.
Kadus, I
It's
think your voice
impressive.
is
Thank you.
getting out. Can you adjust your mic?
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Much
me
better.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. There was some background voice. My dad was watching a movie. So, okay, I just want to say congratulations. I've seen most of your works on GitHub. I'll send that in person, I think. But over the past weeks and months, I think you've contributed to a lot of project. And when reviewing, I've seen that learning is not just about gaining skills, and it's kind of about building impacts and yeah, thank you very much for everyone if you're bringing fresh energy to the team and reminding us why we do what we do. And we wish you all the best as you continue and keep shining and keep building the future you believe in. Basically, congrats.
What a way to finish it. So keep shining. And thank you for your contributions, bringing your exciting energy uh, to this. And yeah, we're going to be having another reflection. Let us start with, I guess, Nahum. So, how was the internship like? briefly.
Hi.
I can hear you well.
Okay, sure. Uh, First, I want to thank God for this moment. My internship has been an amazing journey. I started as a regular member, but when many of the teammates and our leader left, I took responsibility to keep the project going. I worked on both the front end and the back end, kept the team
Mhm,
active and motivated. I took a part almost in every part of the project. I learned
mhm.
so much. The experience it helped me to grow in my skills, teamwork, and leadership. A big thank you to this chance, and also the company and my teammates for their support. So congratulations, everyone, and myself too. Thank you.
Exactly. Congratulate not every yourself as well. Yeah. You have had to experience a lot of responsibilities without so much planning, but you adjusted pretty well. I guess more than well. And yeah, thanks for sharing, Nahum, who's from the electric equipment team. Now, we're going to be moving to addressing our next member would be, I guess, your data analyst member slash team lead is going to be speaking next. So, Binyam, if you can unmute yourself, just say your remarks for the interns, and we're going to be proceeding with another member. I think he's typing it. Sure. Until then, we can take, I guess, Elizabeth, go ahead.
Okay, sure. Am I audible?
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. First, I would like to thank Ethiopia for giving us this chance. And especially for me, I took over the project manager role for the project, which I was not, to be honest, expecting. I applied as a backend developer. I was expecting more of like I was expecting a member role, but apparently I was stated for both the as a member as a backend developer plus the project manager role, and it was really great experience that I have with my team. I really want to thank my team members. They were so helping. They are always willing to take over uh, the responsibilities and the tasks. I really want to thank them. Beside that, I have learned to really plan and also document a lot of documentations related to the project, documenting and reporting every week your progress. In that way, you can, as a team, we can evaluate in the progress that we are in. Are we delayed or not? So it helped a lot. I believe the progress of the project, the documentation part, and I really enjoyed working with my team and everyone, and also the all the education team, Anton especially. You were really there for us for anything that uh, we have a question or something we need help. You're really there for us. So I really want to thank you, and I really want to thank you at Radiati Konyas, everyone. Uh, Thanks a lot. That's what can I say.
Thank you. You have mentioned a lot of things, of course. One of the common things you guys have faced is having some responsibilities beyond your current scope and having to adjust in such a small amount of time. Really, not only show your team, but also yourself that you're capable of doing more with less. So you have shown resourcefulness throughout the projects. So congrats again to all of you. We're going to be adding two more, but after Binyam. Okay. So I think this cohort has been amazing. Especially we were. I'm audible, right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. So yeah, our team also faced some difficulties. Some teammates were eliminated at the initial phase, so some tasks were piled up. So we were a small team with powerful, strong women dominating them. And yeah, we punched above our weights. We really pivoted. We were like the most agile team. And yeah, our problem solving, the way we handled it, the quality of the work they were submitting, and the way they take the suggestions I give them, it's great. So the scope of the project we've worked on is amazing. I want to congratulate Prikti, Salam, and Nawal, this data analyst team. I think we're number one, if I'm not wrong, yeah?
As a team,
Yeah, as a team.
yeah.
Yes. So congratulations again. we were we really punched above our weights. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Um,
And congrats.
I That's no fair. As an employee at Beware, you should have addressed all of the interests. But yeah, you
Okay.
have. Uh,
Yeah, I've got a bias for my own team. But yeah, the learners, really good work. Because I've seen the work that you've been putting out, especially the LX team. And the rest, yeah, you really punched above your weights. There were some high quality learners right there. With I believe most of the teams were very small, but you really punched above your weights. In the projects we were pumping, the connections that were happening, there was always notifications in the channel, so that was great. So all of you, congratulations again.
okay, after that first acknowledgement, we can move on to the learners.
Okay.
And yeah,
Yeah.
who's willing to go next? Um, I think we have had speakers from three teams. So let's give a chance for Yosabet and then Jonas. Can you unmute yourselves, Yosabet? If not, you can just type it in the chats. Okay, for
Hello, can you
those
hear
who
me?
cannot, we can hear you, but for those who cannot unmute themselves for several reasons, please type your experience on the chats while you are listening to the. Until then, you can continue.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Evening.
First of all, I want to say congratulations on our milestone accomplishment.
Mhm.
Personally, it was really good time for me, and I just really want to thank Ethiopia for preparing this internship for us, not only using our ability, but helping us to grow one step and further. And I just really want to thank Ethiopia, as I mentioned, and I have been really in contact for everything that happened with Antene, and I really want to thank Antene and my teammates. I was in two different teams. My first team was a member of two members, three members with me, and they were so active. Ida and Adenia, I really want to thank you. You make the project came true, even if it was really hard, living in Ethiopia, the infrastructure, the lighting when it was summer and life was really hard for me. Even if it was that, they were really helpful and they were there for me, even if it was personal things. Even if I'm late with my projects, reports, uh, and then in the education team was really supportive team. And I just want to say congratulations again. And that's all.
Thanks again. And of course, we're not expecting you guys to be perfect, but to be better. So with all of this infrastructure problems, time misalignments, you have delivered, and you should be proud of that. Now let's move to Malik. Is Malik here? Okay. I don't think I see his name. Okay, so let's move to Nawal. Nawal, can you unmute yourself? If not, just mentioning it in the chats would do. I think you're typing, so I'm gonna be assuming you'll be sharing it in the chats. So who's willing to go next? Just raise your hands, and if you want to thank your teammates, that's okay. If you want to reflect on the project, that's okay. Any form of sharing your experience will do. Until then, Zion. Zion, can you unmute yourself? Okay, so I guess we can move ahead. So most of the experience followed through around having to adjust to new things, new methods of doing things, and also learning as a result. So although it was not perfect, and we didn't expect it to, but that's okay as well. Okay, Zion, you can just type it. You can unmute yourself. And yeah, let's move to our next agenda item, which is going to be your professional growth. So if you were team, you can decide to say, or you can leave if you have any other programs that you have planned. So yeah, LinkedIn etiquette. So ensure that. Okay, let's just first read the text reflections, and we'll be moving ahead. So Nawal said that she had an amazing experience. She liked most how genuine everything was, so that she really liked keeping up with all of the tasks, and she liked her team. I guess the data team was small and intimate, so that's one of the things that we see from your team. So thanks, Nawal, for sharing. Although I didn't mention it as you would, but that's okay as well. So uh, I'm sure that this is nothing new for most of you. We're just sharing this so that you have a general understanding of what a LinkedIn profile should look like and why. So we're going to be making it quick. Make sure to have your questions ready, and we expect you guys to modify it so that you're going to be having easier time navigating the opportunities. And Jonas shared his experience by saying that special shout out to his team lead and for his tremendous contribution to the project. This is a direct comment to Nahum. So Nahum, cheers, as Nahum said. So thanks again for sharing your experience. And yeah, of course, a LinkedIn account is mostly a shortcut for recruiters to identify whether a candidate is fit or not. Fit as in you may have the skills, you may have the experience, but uh, you may not have that uh, combination of experience and skills that that specific company is looking for. So sometimes when you get ignored with job postings, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not good enough, but you're not fitting of that project or that team. So how would you make sure that recruiters know you are fit for the experience that you are vouching yourself to? So I really like Efri's LinkedIn account. It has all of the things figured out. So I use it often as a demonstration. And we actually had her as one of our guests in our uh, in one of our sessions as well, especially the past before our past cohort. So she shared her experience of how to manage everything at Gabaya. So yeah, a LinkedIn banner usually underutilized by many people, but as soon as you open someone's profile next to the picture, you have to see what this person is capable of. So she has a really direct thing to do. So if you ask without seeing any of her experience, if you ask what she does, she says that she's building market leading brands and accelerating business growth. So all of these companies she has uh, worked for. So LinkedIn, Canva, Intel, AWS. So in all of these events, she was accelerating the brands in the business growth. So you can see directly from just the banner her impact and also what she does and how well she does it. So your LinkedIn banner should be reflective of that as well. So specifically, concisely what you do plus what's your evidence of doing that. And yeah, that is the basics of the LinkedIn banner. And this section should be as direct as possible, of course. You should be mentioning the core things that you want recruiters to know from the get-go without scrolling very deep down. And yeah, if you're make sure that your contact information, why is it not loading? Okay, think there is some issue with my LinkedIn, but that's okay. Just for the contact information, just provide information that is most convenient for you to be reached out to. If you don't usually use your phone as often for communication purposes, uh, it's not advised to put it. If you're not using a certain email as often or checking it as often, it's not advised to put it. So make sure that your contact information is frequently checked, whichever means that is convenient for you. Usually email plus your phone number would work. Aside from that, a portfolio website, as you guys are developers, would be much more uh, relevant replacement plus addition as well. The about section. Some people would make this about section either a long summary of everything that is mentioned in their experience section or very personal that you don't really know what that person does or how well. But this is an accurate blend of what should be written and how it is structured. So the way I recommend you guys to do is to attach your CV plus in your LinkedIn, you can export your profile as PDF. There is more section in around this place. You click that, you save it to your PDF. So make sure to go to your preferred LLM, either ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, everything. You can just adjust it and um, ask it to make you a LinkedIn introduction section that highlights everything uh, using metrics. So that way, just by doing this section, I get a bird's eye view of what you did, how well you did it, and also how to reach you out. So this is the main utility of the about section. And moving to the top skills, these are some of the skills that you already crafted, that you think you are already good at. You have a lot of certifications plus practice and not only know, but have actively developed on it. So this is also one of the things you should be mentioning or putting effort into. Um, most people don't post as much. You're not expected to post as much, but make sure to highlight some relevant things that you'd like to highlight in your featured section. So for her, she just published a new newsletter. It's called the Growth Code. So this is the one that is the only one featured here. So you see, she could have featured a lot of posts, but she thought that this is the most important one. So she picked intentionally and she put it out there. And yeah, she posts often. That usually goes with her uh, experience and background in marketing. So uh, you don't really need to post as much, uh, but it's usually recommended to get exposure within your. Um, as for the experience section, I want you guys not to see this. This is just work of many years of experience to reach this type of description, using numbers to describe it, structuring in this such a way. Her first experience was marketing representative at Moha Soft Drinks. So this is how she wrote it first. She outlined specifically what she did. Of course, as a marketing representative, you might be working on many things since it is a very broad category of career. But she picked only the few things that actually did during that experience. And one thing that is convenient for you guys is you already have written your weekly work log. So you exactly know what you did in each of the weeks. So that way, you're going to be understanding what to write that's measuring your impact. So again, you can summarize it in your favorite LLMs to make it as concise as possible and give it more structure. So yeah, as for the education, not necessarily your education formally your bachelor's or master's, but also any kind of short-term training, usually formal training that we took, can be served as education as well. So finally, the license and certifications. This is where we have the EPWare certificates. This is where you will input your credentials here. So we'll have a link for your certificates. We're going to be sharing you on how to add it properly, but the title plus all of the description, you can write it down. And yeah, recommendation. Um, Usually, you should be asking recommendations for if you are working with somebody for more than 6 months. So they can vouch for your skills, your tenacity, the way you solve problems. That could be apparent from that. So make sure to ask recommendations from not just for the sake of filling it, but having a reputable person to do. So yeah, that is one thing uh, to summarize the LinkedIn session. So now time for questions. So this is a Polish profile. So if you have any questions, or I think we have time for to review one of your profiles. So if you can volunteer for a review, that will be okay as well. So do you have any unclear points here you want to address? Or if you choose to ask me directly, that's okay. I hope this is clear, at least for the most part. Great. So hopefully you're going to be improving your profiles because we're going to be tagging you by tonight. So make sure that any person congratulating you, viewing your profile, sees the you that is the most structured, the most coherent, as much as possible. So with that being said, LinkedIn etiquettes would be summarized like this. And yeah, hopefully you're going to be showcasing your professional development in both as much as possible. So yeah, offboarding. So we did have onboarding. We created company emails for you guys. you have been added to several groups, you have been asked to open several accounts with your email. That was the onboarding. Now we reach the onboarding part. So what the process would look like is you're going to be asked to log out of your company emails, the @ethiower.org email plus the Telegram group. But you're going to be having a deadline until Tuesday. So you're going to be having a couple of days to summarize all of the documentation that should be sent via the company email and all of the reports to be handed off to the development. So all of that would be done first, and then logging out of every company email for clearance purposes. And finally, logging out of the associated accounts as well. So you have using the company email to open any accounts. Since it's going to be deleted from our servers, it's best practice to remove your account before we delete it. So you wouldn't be having any conflict with your existing setup and accounts. You have to maintain the NDA clause. You have read and sign it. So you can only share the scope of the project, not the details. Uh, you can share the certificates plus the deployed link only as a showcase for your portfolio. And I think you guys are required to show your internship project. So that can be summarized as well. And yeah, any questions about the offboarding process? It will be finished by Tuesday. So I think it's clear with everyone. If you have any specific questions, any specific unique circumstances you want us to address, that will be okay. Okay, great. So let me know, direct message me of any questions you may have. And yeah, now to the point that is most exciting that I've been waiting for. Your recognition for all of these efforts is your certificate of completion and recommendation letters, but more than that, the experience you had, the people you met, and also the person you have become is the real recognition. So regarding the certificate of completions, you have scheduled it to be shared on your group. So make sure to download it before logging out of the group. It will be shared under the graduation tab. So we have scheduled it at 9:10, and yeah, I'm getting good at estimating this. So it's actually shared now. So you guys can download it and share it on your resume, on your portfolio site, and also LinkedIn. So the way one of the certificates is structured is as you see in the picture. Um, Let me open one of your certificates to show you how it would look like. So your certificate looks like this. It will contain name is Umetabet. It will contain your full name, a description of what domain you contributed to, for how long, and finally the QR code to verify this credentials. So the QR code would take you to a website page that is hosted on our server. This will be a verification of the validity of the certificate, and make sure to scan this to make sure that everything checks out and your work log is already attached. So anyone checking out your experience here is going to be having what you did plus your recognition, and you have had extra sessions at these companies. So also they're going to be understanding that you did have a global experience. So this is what a single certificate would contain. So make sure to scan it properly and check your work log. So if there is any issue with both, we're going to be correcting it until you. So that's why we didn't offer you right away to fix any issue that might arise. Are there any questions here? Okay. Okay, great. So make sure it is scannable, and I think most of you guys are already seeing it, but 4 people are seeing that as well. So return back. We're gonna be continuing our session. Okay, where was it? Yeah. So this is the certificate of completion part. It is very general. To make your contributions much more reflective of what you actually did, we're going to be having recommendation letters. So the way we write recommendation letters in notes, uh, like a general recommendation letter and just putting or replacing the name, we don't do it like that here. So whenever you need your recommendation letters, you can request us 3 days prior. So in 3 days, you're going to be revising your work log, the tasks you did on Trello, and we're going to be asking your team managers as well of your performance, and we're going to be writing you a customized recommendation letters. And if you want us for some reason to directly email it to some institutions, most of our previous applicants were going to be applying for roles at NGOs, did require us to send directly to them. But if you have such constraints, that's okay. We can send it directly from us. Uh, and also we can directly write it to you so that you can copy it and apply for multiple places. So going to be giving you a much more holistic version of your experience. So I hope this is clear. So recommendation letters are upon request. We're not going to be like minting them like money. So make sure you do understand that. And yeah, with that being said, um, we have reached the final destination. So this is our closing. And again, congrats to everybody. Make sure to uh, relay your questions here, and we're going to be addressing it as well. And most of our past applicants do keep contact, do keep asking us questions, clarifications. Now you're part of the community and you'll get access to any resources you may need, any kind of connections you wish to establish. We'll be by your side as well. So congrats again for everyone. I'm gonna be taking a group picture. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be telling you to open your cameras. I know it's dark and not in your best uh, possible looks. So on count of 3, I want you guys to pick one of the reactions from the laughing side, the clapping, the heart, or the thumbs up to do. So on count of 3, pick any of your preferred reaction, and I'm gonna be taking a screenshot of that. Okay, you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. Great. So I'm coming. Since it is 2 pages, I need the other half to get in as well. But that's not exactly a reaction, but you trick the system as well. Okay, great. I've taken a lot of pictures. So thanks again for the entire journey. You're going to be having 2 days formally off board, but you're not going to be offboarding from the Ethiopia community. And congrats again, and I wish you all a great night.